What's going on, guys? I decided to break out the old school DC ECC stuff. Well, it's ECC ready. I've got my ACL. Here it comes. Oh, slaughter to a stop. I love the way these engines look, y'all. They're so pretty. Funny, funny story behind the ACL. I was at I call it my local shop, but it's like 2 hours away. I was at Dan's Trains, and I had kept telling him that my wife had always says, "Well, hey, if if you find a purple engine, I won't mind if you buy one." Well, one engine turned into a B unit and turned into a whole passenger fleet. So I've got them actually in one of the bottom drawers over there. I meant to hook up the B unit, but broken coupler. It's a Proto, so that's all right. Cause for some reason, dummy me has a KD on the front, but on the back. Huh? Oh well, I'll fix it later. Got a, I've as you seen last time, I've got a lot of my stuff organized. The drawback behind that is most of those boxes that you see is actually scenery. So almost all of it is just scenery. Still trying to work on a few things to figure a few things out. I have decided my buddy Brian was right. 6 foot would be too wide. I am these as I said, this is a 4x8. So if I went out to probably 6 feet, it'd probably be out to here. So I mean, I'd have no room. The kids would have no room. So I'm going to stick with my original idea of either the F shape or I might just stick with an L shape. So I don't know yet. I am buying more lumber and stuff like that. Probably sometime this week, actually. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a module style. Sorry, you can see my shadow. I've got lights all over the place down here because it's so dark down here. I'm going to do as many 4x8 modules as possible because to me they're one of the easiest to build. So hopefully by the next time you see another video, I'll have another module beside of this and a lot of this stuff under it. So it'll turn this into a 4x16, so I can kind of play around with some ideas and see. Truth be told, I need to move this about actually even with that light. I actually just bought the lamp today. As I had said, it's some of the spots here are too dark, so I kind of like to try to have as much light in here as I can. But I only have spotlights above me, so I've got that one there, and this one here, and then these weird overhead lights that just sort of face this way. So eventually I want to add more lights, but that's a project in itself because if I do it right, I'll have to take the roof out, run wiring. It's just a giant. It's home ownership. Owning a home, there's always something to do. And me being a trained guy, I'll need some sort of lights over it, and I would like to do adjustable LED overhead. So if I want to do like a yellow light, sort of like a sunset, I can have the whole strip over here as yellow, or like bright white for daylight. Stuff like that. It's the touches that help things do better. But back to the idea, as I had said, do for now a 4x16, which means I'll have to stick with a 22 for at my outer edge, at least on this end. So the plan is to go to one single line, but still run a double main, or at least a bypass. Now, where I live currently, the town, I don't like to say exactly where I live at. I'm in Virginia near Tennessee. That's close enough. That's all you guys need to know. That's just me being protective, I guess. Even though I don't have any fans, I just have people on here I speak to and to talk to, and I really enjoy it, y'all. But the plan is 4x16, and as I had said, the town I live in, there is a giant. The whole town is just a passing area, so it's one line, but you have a passing line, and they used to have a coach service here. So like back in the day, they would pick up the passengers and take off with them. So I'll probably do. I wouldn't say a double main, just a few sidings along the back and some sidings along the front. And as I had said, an F shape. So have this head out. Probably, I wouldn't even say 8 foot. Just do a 6 foot, which would bring it out to even. 8 foot might fit. I'm saying 6 foot. And then do the same thing here. And if I do that, I'd be better off to just kind of enclose everything. But I still want to leave this open for the boys. So it's just a lot of stuff I've got to fool with. Nothing much heading on. I still need to sort through a few of the boxes because I can't find the rest of my track. That's all the track I've got, and I know I've got a lot more than that. I had enough to do a double main, so it's one of these boxes somewhere. So I'll have to sort through here in a bit. But it is 1 a.m. in the morning. I am surprisingly not tired, but I'm going to try to get tired and then hopefully head on to bed. But probably, hopefully, next video you'll see extension here. I actually already leveled this out. I am level on all 4 sides, so this is sitting nice. Oh, another thing before I forget, wiring. As you see, I'm running 1 power wire for this entire thing. 1, which means I'm losing signal. So I've been watching tutorials on YouTube about wiring for DCC, and I get to start the fun part of going under my table and wiring everything. So I'll have to have power for the sidings, have to have power for the main, have to have power for turnouts. So I've never done this at all. I've never wired a layout. My grandfather did on mine from, when I was younger, and I kept wondering why there were so many wires under it. Now I know. You have to have, every 3 foot, you have your jumpers. Each time you switch to a siding, which I'll have picos, so I'll have to have power sidings. You have to power your sidings. You have to. I looked at a turntable that was DCC, and it was $300. I'm not paying that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll turn it by hand and push it off. I don't care, or use a switcher and just pull it off. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shoot some ideas about the F shape or even the L shape. Eventually, I will consider an upper deck, and it'll probably put my mines on the main line here for now, or just over here on the siding. But I want to run 2 or 3 mines, so eventually I would like to have an upper area here with all the mines just up on top here. But guess I'm gonna hop off here and sort and try to find the rest of my track, because I would like to find it. But y'all stay tuned. I'm just gonna keep on building, keep on going. And then wiring, I'll probably do a video on wiring, because this will be a whole new adventure for me. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm trying to get back into this, at least a video every few days or once a week or something like that. So thanks again, guys.